Welcome back, guys, to my channel. Today, thank you very much for being here. I've been looking at my videos and seeing that once I want to start talking about something, I rush and forget what I'm talking about. But today I hope I said things as I prepared them to be, so that we can enjoy this video. But thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for everything that you do. Okay, so today the video that I prepared for you is what's the title? Okay, the title of this video is going to be what most Ugandans don't know about their iPhones. Yeah, that's the video I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be showing how best a person can use their iPhone when they are in Uganda and get the most out of it. Not to just to hold it, oh, I hold an iPhone, I have iPhone 14, I have iPhone 13, but you don't even know how it can help you, how you can enjoy it for entertainment, not just for calls or WhatsApp or anything, but other things that you can enjoy on iPhone while you are in Uganda. Because in Uganda these iPhones may tend to be different, because some of the services need this, need that, need this. But as a Ugandan who has used an iPhone in Uganda, I wanted to share with you some tricks, some things that I did and worked best for me. Yeah, so today that's the video, and for me not to forget the things that I want to say, this and that, I wrote the things on my iPad. As you can see, these are the things, but I'll be putting the titles and everything when I go back to editing. So without further ado, let me start this video so that it is not too long. Okay, guys, so the first thing that we are going to talk about is how to enable and disable the control center on lock screen. This thing that I'm going to talk about is very crucial and very important, because you may find yourself that in Uganda there is a lot of phone theft. So once someone gets hold of your iPhone, let me put this screen so that you can understand what I'm saying. So the thing that I want to talk about is where you can disable this control center. This is what they call the control panel. What you're seeing there on screen is what they call the control panel. So in most cases, when someone gets hold of your iPhone, as you can see, let me show you now. Now you can see that my screen is locked. This is iPhone 14, but these things I'm going to be telling you can even go down up to iPhone 11. Yeah, so when you disable your control panel, when your iPhone is locked, someone cannot access it. As you can see, when you swipe up, because this is where you go up, as you can see on my phone, nothing is happening. Let me show you how they do that on your iPhone. So to do that, you will have to go to settings, and then once you go to settings, you go to Face ID and passcode. You enter your ID, and then once you enter your ID, you come down, and when you come here, you see this word that says allow access when locked. So all the things they give you here, as you can see on my iPhone, those are the things that I allow my phone to do when it's locked. And the things that are not green, that means that when my phone is locked, you're not going to be able to access them. and one of that thing is the control center, as you can see it. So let me show you guys the difference. Let me put it on green and then lock my phone, and then once my phone is locked, if I do like this, and let me see. Okay, so guys, I just found out something. I think for the iPhone 14 you cannot access the control panel. I think that's the way it is, because even when I just put on, even when I went to settings and did what I told you, I think for them now they no longer allow access to the control panel, because if you go on videos that are circulating now on TikTok, Instagram, people be showing how you can go to someone's phone and unlock it even when it's locked, and that was one way of how someone can unlock your phone when it's locked. So I think when they realized that, they removed that access. But I can still show you. Let me try to show you on my iPad, because my so let me show you that trick, because I know this will still work. When I was still using my iPhone 12, this trick worked well for me, but let me show you what I'm saying on my iPad. So this is my iPad. Let me unlock it. Oh, before I unlock it, I just enabled the settings that I'm telling you. So as you can see here, it's unlocked, and when I tap, it's locked, and when I tap on it and I do here where the control panel is, it comes even when it's locked. You see? So that is what I was talking about, that even when your iPhone is still locked, people can still access it, because they were doing some tricks here. They switch off the airplane mode, and this also makes it easy for someone who wants to steal your phone, that when they steal it, they just access the control panel and they put your phone in. They come here. Let me say the person who has stolen your phone is near you or something like that. When they steal your phone, automatically they are going to put it in airplane mode, because remember here it's still unlocked, so they can access your control panel. They put it in airplane mode, and even when you tell your friends, oh, can you call my phone, I can't find it, once it is in airplane mode, you can, even when you call, the call cannot go through, so you cannot find your phone immediately. And when these people take it, they will take it to those centers that you know that are down in my country, and they do their things, get your phone unlocked and change everything. So the trick that I wanted to show you guys is that if you want to avoid that, you unlock your phone. I couldn't show it to you on my iPhone 14. For some reason, it's not working. So I think they disabled it. iPhone disabled it. So you go here, but this will still help you if you have iPhone 13, 12, and 11, or if you have an iPad. So you go to your settings. Once you reach your settings, you go to Touch ID and passcode. For your iPhones, it will be Face ID and passcode. You touch on it. If it asks for your passcode, you put your passcode. And once you have put your passcode, you come down here. Can you see the... Oh, wait. Yeah, here. Let me make it focus properly. Once you see here, you will see under that there is control center, and as I told you, I had enabled it. Now let me disable it and I show you what I mean. Now you can see the control center is off. Like I told you, that panel is called control center. So once it's off, and then you lock your iPad or you lock your phone, here it's locked. And if someone wants to access your phone, even when they come up here, the control panel cannot come anymore, so it's locked. They cannot access the control panel anymore because it's locked. Yeah, so that's that. That is how you can disable your control panel and be safe, that you know, if I'm not the one who has unlocked my phone, no one can access anything. Yeah, so that's step number 1. You guys can comment in the comment section down below and tell me if that was a good trick. That is one trick that I've been using. Another thing that I wanted to show you, for security wise, especially for people who are living in Uganda where phone theft is so much, you can also go in your settings and disable Face ID, because sometimes when a person wants to steal your phone, they'll just put it in your face and it will unlock, which is not very good because you don't know. You can, with phones, especially very expensive phones, you cannot even trust your friends, you know. You cannot trust your friends with your phone because you don't know who wants to steal your phone. You don't know what they want to do with it. So you can also disable Face ID. You go to Face ID and passcode, you enter your passcode, and then you see here where it says use Face ID for iPhone unlock. For now that I got my iPhone 14 and I'm here where I know it's safe and I'm not going to lose my phone anytime or be worried that someone is going to look at it, I just enabled my Face ID because I don't want to be always entering my passcode. I want an easy access. So when I got my iPhone 14, I enabled Face ID. But now I can remove it and show you how it works. So you go back. Now it can show you that it's locked, but when I put it in my face, it cannot unlock unless, and you can also see that when I go to unlock it, it only says enter passcode. No, it doesn't say that Face ID or passcode because I disenabled it. Yeah, that means that if I am the only one who knows my passcode, that means I'm the only one who is able to open it. Even when I'm sleeping, even when I'm doing what, I'm not worried that someone is going to come and point my phone in my face and it unlocks. For people who are living in Uganda, you can also watch out for that. If you want to enable it again, you go back to the same routine. You go to settings, you go to Face ID and passcode, you enter your passcode, and then use Face ID for iPhone unlock. You say yes. Once it's green, you know that now you have enabled it. Let me lock it again. Now it's locked, and as soon as I didn't even have to enter my passcode because I enabled my Face ID, once I make it lock in my phone, it unlocks automatically. Okay, that was number 1. I think that was trick number 2. Yeah, because we have now looked at the control panel and disabling Face ID. Let's go to another thing that I wanted to share with you for people who are living in Uganda using iPhones. Yes. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is music, because you find that most Ugandans who are in Uganda, they are still downloading things, yet there is Apple Music where you can find all the music that you want, because even our artists in Uganda are now making sure that their music goes to Apple Music, so you can find their music there. So let me show you how you can still enjoy Apple Music while you're in Uganda. So for this one, what you're going to need, oh, someone was talking, yeah, because if you're an iPhone user, you want to still brag that yes, I use iPhone, even I use Apple Music. For me, when I used my iPhone, I never downloaded any other music apps, DJ Ericom, what is another thing that people download? They download this other one, they call it, I've forgotten it, but there is another app they download, and yet also Apple comes with Apple Music. So how to solve that? For this one, you need to go to the bank first, because you are an iPhone user. If you're able to hold iPhone 13, then how can you not get access to the bank? So if you go to the bank, you have to make sure that the bank card they give you is a Visa card, or it's a MasterCard, or you can be able to make international transactions with it. So once you make sure that you can do that, then you can do this thing that I'm going to tell you. So for me, what I did, I went to, which one was it? I went to, which bank was it? Oh, I'm forgetting it. Was it Diamond Trust Bank? No. It's a bank, and they were able to give me, when I remember the bank, especially when I'm editing, I'll put the name of the bank, because now it's not coming to my head very quickly. I have a Visa card, MasterCard, or a bank card that can allow you to make international transactions. So once you have your card, you go to your phone and then add that bank card. How you're going to add that bank card, you do it like this. Let's unlock the phone, and then you go here where you see your name, where your iPhone ID is. You go there, and then you go here, payment and shipping. And once you go to payment and shipping, they are going to ask you for your passcode. Let me first enter mine so that I can show you what I'm meaning. Okay, now that we have it right, now I've entered my passcode. I want to show you. So you go to payment and shipping, and this is how you add a MasterCard or the card that you have gotten. These days, even Centenary Bank, Absa Bank, there are very many banks where you can get these international Visa cards. So you go there and get one, and once you get one, you come and do this. You go to settings, and once you are in settings on your iPhone, it doesn't matter which iPhone you have, all iPhones accept this, even iPads. So once you are in settings, you go to payment and shipping, and when you come in payment and shipping, you say add payment method. And once you go to add payment method, they'll ask you for your bank card, they ask you for the expiration date, and then they also ask you for the, it's called that pin. I've forgotten the term for it. I'll put it in the video when I'm editing. It's a 3-digit number. They are always they are 3. They'll also ask you for that, because that is what That is what identifies the card. It authenticates it that the card is really yours, because those ones are unique. So they'll also ask you for that, and they'll also ask for the name on the card. And once you finished that, you can now go to Apple Music. And the good thing with it is that the first day when you want to subscribe or make a payment for it, 1 month, or they'll say they'll give you 3 months free. And when the 3 months elapse, then they'll start charging you. So when you are in